There's no food left.
That's the least of our worries.
Where are you going?
It's a phone box in the village.
What for?
Want to make a phone call, what do you think?
Dad, someone could see you.
Yeah, I know.
Who are you calling?
Eli's dad. See if we can get us some money. He's also got a mate who's got a houseboat. I thought we could hide there for a while until things calm down.
And then what?
We try and find a way out of the country.
How?
Well, I don't know. It's not like I've been on the run before, is it?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, and you should be. Because of you, because of what you did. Everything I've worked my whole life for is over.
Look, I didn't think I hurt him that much. I didn't think that he was gonna die.
Look, you made a mistake. A bad one. But I'm not gonna stand by and watch while you get locked up for it, okay? I'll be as quick as I can.
What can I do you for?
2 full Englishes and 2 teas, please.
Right, coming up. Hey, did I dream it, or did someone tell me you two got married yesterday?
We did.
Well, shouldn't you be on honeymoon or shacked up in a hotel having a bit of alone time?
Well, that's what we're trying to do now, only someone keeps sticking the neb in.
Sorry. I give it 6 months.
Oh, hiya. Hey, congratulations are in order.
Oh, thanks.
I thought you would have been away, you know, celebrating.
Well, that was the plan. Until we heard about Corey and his dad going missing when the police went looking for him.
What, he's done a runner? Yeah. Does Imran know?
Don't know why.
Oh, it's just, Toy said he'd been working on an appeal to overturn Kelly's conviction.
Well, to be honest, I don't give a toss about her. But Corey and his dad, they can run all they want, but the police will catch up with them soon enough.
Yeah, let's hope you're right, eh?
You don't sound too convinced.
Well, it's just, he's pretty well off, isn't he?
So?
Well, I just mean, you know, you can go a lot of places, do a lot of things if you've got a bit of money. But I'm sure you're right. I'm sure they'll get him.
Don't worry about her. The police will find him.
Yeah.
Morning. How you feeling?
Yeah, better, thank you, mate.
Oh, that's good. Only I heard you moving around in your room a little bit last night.
Ah, yeah, that was that was something else.
Oh.
We were sort of celebrating. Curtis asked me to marry him, and I said yes.
Oh, wow. Wow, well, I wasn't expecting that. Have you picked a date?
Oh, not yet. It's all happened so fast.
Oh, well, look, I'm really happy for you. I've got to get to work, but why don't we go for a drink later, celebrate?
Sounds good.
Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. He's right, though. We do need to pick a date.
Well, we could have a Christmas wedding. Be a bit nippy, but be really romantic.
Yeah, and then if it snows, we'd have like a proper white wedding.
Maybe a snowball fight after.
Hiya. Have you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if you've heard, but the police have got a hold of some new evidence that pretty much proves that Corey Brent was the one who killed Seb. They found the clothes that he was wearing, that he dumped in the river.
How do they know there is?
Because they've got traces of his DNA and Seb's blood on him, enough to prove that it was him that did it anyway.
Right, have they arrested him?
No, because Corey and his dad have done a runner. Now, I was hoping that the police would find him, but I'm not so sure now.
How come?
Because his dad's loaded. And when you've got that kind of money, you can get people to pretty much do anything you want for you. You know, and also, if they don't find Corey and get a confession, well, Kelly's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon, and well, I heard that you turned up to a sentencing, so you obviously care about her for some reason. So I'm here to ask for a favour.
Go on.
I know you know people who can, what can I say, get things done, whatever it takes.
Yeah, but it's in the past now.
I don't care. Look, all I need is for you to just ring round and see if anyone's heard anything.
About where Corey and his dad are?
Well, someone knows where they're hiding. They might be trying to hire a plane or, I don't know, sort out some dodgy passports, but all I know is that they're gonna need help, and they're gonna need to pay someone to help them do it.
Look, if I could help you, I would, all right? But the chances of me knowing someone that know anything are next to nothing. Sorry.
You're sorry? Yeah, you don't know the meaning of the word.
You okay?
Yeah, why?
Thought you'd be in a better mood after the physio said it was just a knock and they're not going to amputate.
What if it happens again, though? Can you take it easy for a bit? I can't sit around and do nothing. It'll do my head in. I need to keep moving and make sure that I'm healing properly.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to see if Michael's about so he can give me a hand with some of the rehab exercises they showed us.
I can help if you show me what to do.
You sure? I don't want you to get into trouble. I mean, I don't even work for Debbie and she scares the life out of me.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Hiya.
Hi.
Can I get you a drink or something to eat? What about you, Sam? You're a growing lad. You must be hungry.
No, it's all right. We're just waiting for Nick to get here.
Oh, right. Well, bring your sofa next time. Make it a proper little home from home.
Where are you going, Sam? All right. Well, don't forget to wash your hands. Yeah. Did you manage to have a word with the school?
Yeah, I did. I spoke to the headmistress. You know, it can take as long as he wants.
All right. Well, at least that's something, eh?
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't fall too far behind.
Well, I'm sure he'll be okay. He's a clever kid.
Yeah, kid who hasn't spoken for over a week. Look, I've got to carry on with stuff. Go and see George about the funeral. You know, Tasha's family live so far away. Are you going to be okay?
What, to be with Sam? Yeah, that's fine. I'll go for a walk down by the canal, get a bit of fresh air. Look, I know you're worried about him. I am too, but I think it's just his way of coping with everything.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm worried about. I don't think he is.
Hey, look at you on the front of the local rag. Be news at 10 next.
Don't. He's just been having a go at me for showing him up.
Yeah, it was dead embarrassing.
Yeah, and I've told you, I did it for you. And everyone else who don't want to be breathing in gas fumes all day.
Well, good for you for burning your bra. But you're going to have a tough job getting people round here to get rid of the cars. You know, it's like Yanks and the guns or, I don't know, Southerners and hummus.
Well, maybe, but I'm not going down without a fight.
So it's true then, you are thinking of running for the council?
Yeah, why?
Well, it's a bit of a jump, isn't it? You know, from faffing about with people's hair to being a councillor.
OK. Firstly, I don't just faff about with people's hair. I'm actually a trained hairstylist. And B, I've got as much right to go for this as anyone else.
Right, well, good for you. And I'm sure if you do get elected, you'll do a brilliant job.
Abby, hang on. Okay, did what you wanted. Called some people I know, told them about Corey and his dad.
And?
Nothing. But the fact is, they could be anywhere by now. They might even have got out of the country already.
Yeah, but they're still going to need help. They're going to need someone they trust to organise things and sort everything out for them.
I guess so, but who?
One of the other lads involved, his dad works for Stefan, Corey's dad, and I couldn't prove it at the time, but I am absolutely positive that Stefan bribed him to lie in court to get Corey off.
Do you know his name? Where he works? Anything?
Yeah, got a ton of info on him on my laptop indoors.
Oh, well, let's go then.
Well, okay. Well, I'll see you in a bit. All right.
Do you know, you just can't keep away, can you? You're like a moth to a flame.
Or a fly on...
Don't even go there.
Actually, I was hoping to book a table for two for this afternoon.
I'm the owner. You don't need to book a table to take me to lunch.
Actually, it's for me and a mate of mine. He's in the same business as you. He's got a couple of restaurants in London, pretty fashionable. I told him Danny's knocked up a fine dining menu and he's pretty keen to try it.
Oh, is that so? Well, we'd best pull out all stops then, haven't we?
Sorry I'm late.
That's not like you. Where have you been?
James took a knock in training yesterday, so I took him to the physio, but it took longer before, so...
Right, well, come on, ship shape. You need to set up, so I'll get a move on.
Don't worry, I work better under pressure.
Good, because here's some more for you. If you're late again, I'll dock your wages.
Charlie.
Hey, Is James okay?
Yeah, he's just so paranoid after getting injured before that he's freaking out a bit, but he's fine.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
Right, better crack on or he won't be the only one getting injured.
Yeah, you do that.
Are you sure you've got everything you need?
I think so, yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to Stefan's office and see if this Christian shows his face.
And then what?
I'm going to find out what he knows.
Well, don't you think the police have done that already? And if you didn't talk to them, why is he going to talk to you?
Because I can be very persuasive when I want to be.
Hi. You got my message then?
Yeah, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's just there's something important we want to talk to you about.
You're not up the podge, are you?
What? No.
What is it then?
We're getting married.
At Christmas.
Oh. Right. Can't you just get a puppy like normal people?
Well, it's hardly the same, is it? Well, say something then.
Well, sorry, it's just a bit of a surprise. We've only known each other a few months.
Yeah, I know it's a bit sudden, but... You know, the truth is, we don't know how much time we've got.
And it doesn't matter how long you've known someone. When it's the right person, you just feel it, don't you?
Don't look at me. How would I know?
Well, at least say you're happy for us.
Yes, of course. Sorry. I am happy for you, both of you.
Yeah, I've got some money and I've sorted a van. But listen, Stefan, mate, are you sure about all of this? If the police find out where you are and that I was involved... No. I understand. I'll be there as soon as I can. You want something, mate? Only I'm in a hurry.
Christian, yeah?
Yeah? Who wants to know?
Just get out of the van for a minute, please.
Who are you?
That don't matter, does it? Get out the van.
Well, they should keep you going for a bit.
They're not all for me, they're for the factory lot. I'm very careful what I eat.
I suppose you have to be at your age.
There's an interview with Maria in here.
Maria? What about?
Oh, the bypass. And how she's thinking of running for council.
You're joking.
No, it's true. She came in earlier, said she was going to go for it.
But she's totally unqualified. She hasn't got a clue about local politics.
Well, still, at least she's trying to do something good for the environment and the planet.
I bet the polar bears are well made up.
Yeah, well, things are only going to change if we all work together. Like this hospital in Wyvern. They're pulling out all the stops to lower their carbon footprint. You know, I wish we could do something like that at Worthing General.
Well, you should have a word with Maria. You know, if she does get elected, she may be able to sort it out.
That is not going to happen, not in a million years.
What's up with her? I thought they were on the same side.
Yeah, so did I.
You've done a really good job. Thanks.
How's that lad of yours doing?
Sam? He's not great. I'm just worried this might be all a bit too much for him.
So he's going to be at the funeral then?
Yeah. That's what he wants. I've never been in this position before, you know. Having to look after a grieving little boy.
Here.
What's that?
It's the name of a book. Talks about what Sam's going through. Might help.
Thanks.
Look, Nick. I know this isn't easy for you or your lad. I've seen hundreds of folk trying to come to terms with the loss of a loved one. They all deal with it in their own way, in their own time. And it does take time. But eventually, as hard as it might be, they manage.
I just want to help him. And I don't know how to.
Well, you just be there for him. You be his dad.
So, did you manage to speak to him?
Yeah, he's got a van and some money. He's on his way. So as soon as he gets here, we're off, OK?
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I just can't believe all this is happening to us.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for what ifs now. Just get your things together, OK?
Oh, there she is, the love of my life.
Oh. Who are you talking to?
You!
What have you broken?
What? You're always saying I don't pay you enough compliments. Here I am paying you a compliment. Is that all right?
No, it's not Steve. You're acting really weird. What is it? Is it because those two are getting hitched?
Look, there is something I wanted to talk to you about.
I knew it. What?
Emma's looking for some money so Curtis can go private and see this top specialist and... Well, I've got some money put away and... Well, what do you think?
Right, so you want to use our savings?
Yeah.
Steve, how much is that going to cost?
No, it's not going to be cheap.
Right, so you want my permission, is that it?
Well, I didn't want to go behind your back. What do you reckon?
What do I reckon? I reckon next time you should just go behind my back.
So you're keeping well then? You certainly look good.
I've put on a few pounds since I last saw you. But then, who hasn't, huh?
Hey, behave. This is what you call relaxed muscle.
I can't say I blame you, mate. Not with food like this on tap.
He's the one you need to thank for that.
Is he now?
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you will excuse me for a sec, I just want to have a little chat with Debbie.
No worries.
Catch you in a bit.
Excuse me.
So, how was the food?
Knockout, like you. In fact, my mate was well impressed, and believe me, that doesn't happen very often.
Oh, very glad to hear it.
Ed, you put the menu together by yourself?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Only, the reason I'm asking is I own a couple of restaurants myself. I'm pretty sure you'll have heard of them. We've won a lot of awards. It's a very famous clientele, that sort of thing. In fact, we're doing so well, I'm opening up a new place in North London, and, oh, and I know I shouldn't be trying to poach other people's staff, but I think you'd be great running the kitchen for me. Also, I can guarantee the pay would be a lot better than you're getting now. What do you think?
Honestly, I don't know what to say.
You have to give me an answer straight off. Couldn't wait till after you brought out my dessert.
Hey, get one for yourself, seeing as though you're celebrating.
Oh, Ta.
What's with the bucket anyway? You got a leak?
Well, it's Jenny's idea. It's for a men's mental health charity in memory of Johnny. He was a big supporter of theirs after Aidan died.
Oh, right. Hey, well, stick the change in there when you're done.
Okay.
Oh, Steve?
Hi, Bo.
Hey, Emma's told you the good news.
Oh, yeah, I'm really chuffed for them both.
Make a change for you, won't it, eh? Going to a wedding when you're not the one getting hitched.
What?
Do you want a drink?
No, I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, if you're going to tell us we're rushing into things, please don't. I love Curtis, and however little time we've got together, I want to spend it with him.
I know you do. That's why I wanted to pay for him to see the specialist.
What? I thought you didn't have the money.
Well, we can't use Oliver's fund, but I've put some away so we could use that.
Thank you. And I'll pay you back.
You don't have to. Call it an early wedding present.
Where have you been? Sorry, mate. Traffic was mad. What's wrong with your leg?
Oh, I don't know. I think I've pulled something. So, you ready?
Yeah. How long is it going to take to get to the houseboat?
Not long. An hour.
Fine. Then we'll figure out how to get out of the country.
Well, first things first, then. Jump in the back before someone sees you.
Go on, son. Listen, I appreciate this. I won't forget it.
It's fine. We're mates, aren't we?
Well done, Christian. I'll take it from here. Keys. Keys.
They're on our way. Yeah. All right.
I should be playing golf today.
Sorry.
Instead, I'm hiding in the back of a van, trying to sneak you out of the country to save your skin yet again.
I thought we'd been through this. If I could go back and do things differently, I
Yeah, well, time travel hasn't been invented yet, so that's a non-starter.
You know, I do appreciate everything you're doing for me.
If this works and you get away, and actually become a footballer in some country that doesn't have an extradition treaty, I want an Aston Martin. And a beach house.
You stopped?
Oh, thank you, Einstein. We can't be there yet.
Am I missing something?
It's a great offer, but can I think about it? I don't know, the whole thing's just kind of blown me away. Just give me a few hours, that's all.
There's a big world outside.
I know, and I will give you an answer soon, very soon.
I only want you if you are 100% committed. Remember that.
I better go back to work. They must have locked it from the outside.
Something weird going on here.
Maybe Christian went for a wee.
Hey, Christian, why have we stopped? End of the road, boys.
Corey Brent, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Sebastian Franklin. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned something you later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Yeah, well, these look very nice.
I just don't know what to do about Sam.
Oh, yes, poor thing.
You know, he was so determined to go to the funeral parlour, and I agreed, and now he's completely retreated into himself.
Yeah, well, of course, he's a small lad.
How's he going to feel in 20 years' time if his dad didn't take him to the funeral? What if all this tragedy just knocks the life out of him? You know, what if that beautiful, fizzy, bright young boy never comes back?
Nick, how old were you when Brian died?
I was 8.
And how did you cope with your dad's funeral?
I remember feeling really confused. You know, why is the vicar talking about my dad? Who's in the box? You know, Mum didn't even tell me he died. I ran away to try and find him. Oh, I was pretty pretty messed up until Martin came into our lives.
Well, Gail only did what she thought was best, come on. And how many people know what to do when they lose a parent, when they're still a child? Huh? But you do, my love. So now it's your turn to help little Sam. Okay?
Okay.
I see from the paper that you're thinking of running for the council.
Yeah, you see, right?
Well, do you think that's a wise idea? It can be quite a challenge holding public office.
So I've heard. In fact, some people fail that challenge so badly that they end up in prison.
I was exonerated of all the charges.
I think I know what's going on here.
There's nothing going on.
You're jealous.
I am not.
You know, Sal, I'm doing really well with my campaign. I'm changing people's minds, I'm talking to the press, and one day I might even end up on the council.
Well, actually, I was worried that, well, you might end up making a fool of yourself.
Like you did.
You've got a lot to learn about persuading your local constituency to vote for you.
Like you'd ever vote for me.
Well, you're right there, but in fact, I feel it's only fair to let you know exactly who I would vote for.
Oh, really? And who might that be?
Me. Because I believe I have so much more to give to this community. So I've decided that I'm ready to stand again for election to the council.
Great. Bring it on. Jealous.
Do you realise that the name Sally Metcalf means something to the people in this area?
Yeah. Jailbird who married a bigamist. Ooh. Careful, Dev won't be happy if you've broken his biscuits.
Tom was mad for your food.
I know.
I mean, I love it too, but you transported that man to heaven.
He offered me a job.
For real?
Head chef at his new restaurant in London.
Oh, my. I mean, his restaurants have won more awards than the GB Olympic team.
I know.
This could boost your career into the stratosphere.
I know.
So you're off to London?
I work here. I mean, I live here. And I love James.
Right, since a but. Coming?
I told him I'd think about it.
So, have you told James?
Well, he only asked me 20 minutes ago.
So you are tempted. One piece of advice. Not actually advice, more of a warning. Whatever you do, do not hurt James.
I would never hurt James.
Yeah, I was only joking, but it sounds like you've got some serious thinking to do.
Leaving aside for the moment that we have ample evidence to suggest that you and your father were planning to leave the country with false passports, let's go back to a day I'm sure you'll remember well. Wednesday, the 5th of May.
My client has always fully cooperated with you and has been cleared of all wrongdoing in a court of law. So you better have some really good new evidence.
Do you recognise these clothes?
No comment.
You told us in your police statement that after the assault on Sebastian Franklin, you ran off, changed your clothes, and in a panic, threw away a rucksack with your old clothes in it.
Yeah. In the river.
We found your clothes. And we've had them forensically tested, and guess what we found?
This isn't a game. I'd be grateful if you could act a little more professionally.
Well, thanks to the fact that your clothes were in a bag and only spent a short amount of time in the water before being fished out, we have a lot of forensic evidence. We have your DNA from blood and epithelial cells. We have Seb's blood on your shoes and clothes, consistent with that of an assault. We have shoe prints, and together with forensic evidence from Seb, everything we've got proves you kicked that boy to death. Can you confirm that these are your clothes?
No comment.
It's no matter. In light of this new evidence, your associate Eli Higginson has given us a statement in which he admits he was coerced into lying. We'll be asking the CPS to review this case as soon as possible.
It's amazing to think that it's not even that long ago since I found out Steve was my dad. And now here he is, celebrating our engagement and offering to help get you a specialist consultation. Hey, you poor thing.
I just can't believe how much you and your family have done for me, and you barely even know me.
Hey, I feel like I've known you my whole life. Never felt anything like this before.
I thought you'd run a mile when you knew about my situation.
They say that when there's a fire, or gunshots, or someone screaming, there are two kinds of people. Those who run away and those who run towards the danger. And you don't know what kind you are until it happens to you.
I couldn't have met you years ago, eh?
The past doesn't matter. All that matters is the future. Every day. Every hour, every minute, every single second.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I think I'm going to drop out of medical school.
What? Why would you do that? It makes me go weak at the knees when I hear you say I've checked all his vitals. GCS 8 or 9, you need the CBC stat.
Because no matter what his consultant says, yeah, however long I've got left, I don't want to waste that time. I want to spend every single second I have with you.
I wish I'd have been here to see Corey's face. Have you seen this? What is it? Oh, I saw it on the way over. The Leatherbridge World Warrior. Leatherbridge what? Oh, it's just some bloke dressed up as a superhero to fight pollution. Gotta fight for what you believe in.
It's like waiting for the white smoke to announce a new pope, this.
The inquiry officer said there might not be any news today. We should go home and wait and they'll call us when anything was decided.
I'm going nowhere.
Me neither. Absolutely.
I've waited so long for this.
Ty's on his chud with a stack of work.
So you go. I'm staying here.
I'll give it another half hour.
Are you okay? As long as it takes.
They told me you were out here.
Have you got any news?
This is absolutely off the record.
Understood.
The CPS have decided to charge him with murder. And thanks to all the new evidence, I think it's gonna stick this time.
Yes! Yes! Is it too early for fireworks?
You okay? Don't say anything. Let the lawyers do the work.
But Dad, they've charged me with murder.
Look, the lawyers will sort it. Just keep your trap shut.
I don't want to go to prison, Dad.
You won't.
I can't do this.
Corey, they can't prove anything. I will not let this ruin our lives. Corey, listen to me! Corey!
You all right?
Yeah, I was worried that you might get into trouble.
Nah. I think the police are happy to have that pair banged to rights. Not so worried about me.
You took a risk.
Life's a risk, innit? Maybe for once we got a happy ending. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
I know what you mean. Thanks. I owe you one.
Well, you stood by Faye during the whole Ray thing, didn't you? Don't forget.
Well, this defo makes us even.
More than a day's work, Mom. Yeah.
Have I got something on my face?
No. No, I was just thinking about Emma, wondering seriously what I'd do if you had a terminal illness.
And what would you do?
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think I'd do nothing different, but I don't think I'd be a very good carer.
Well, me neither. Luckily, Emma's not you. Anyway, it's her choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that, Steve. It's just... it's dead sad.
Dan, have you got a minute? Can I
Yeah, but only a minute, because Kirk's got Bertie.
Look, I'm sorry to ask, and look, it's a long story why, but when you married Sinead and you knew she was terminal, was it okay?
Well, we thought that she was better. Found out pretty quickly that she wasn't. But, yeah, of course it was okay. I loved her.
No regrets?
No. Well, I do have regrets, but not about Sinead. I was lucky to have her in my life, even though it was short.
Count your blessings, eh?
Exactly.
I'm not that vain, but I do love watching my own goals on my phone.
Not my goals, Messi.
All right, aim high, why not?
How did the fine dining go?
Good, yeah.
Send me any leftovers?
Oh, I might have something for you.
Listen, I know I've been in pain fretting about my injury. It's just, you know, football is what I do. And yes, I know I'm being overcautious. It just scares me that I could lose it all.
Well, if you're scared of getting another knock, you're never going to get back to where you were. You can't play with fear.
Yeah, you're right. I should just go for it.
Look, the thing you want is out there. You just got to be brave enough to grab it.
You're so amazing.
I'm doing my best.
Look, I mean it. I don't think I could have got through these past months without you. You're the best boyfriend ever. And I'm gonna find a way to show you how much I appreciate you.
What?
So, do you want the good news or the good news?
You have good news.
I have the best news ever.
All right, so tell me. Imran.
The CPS have charged Corey with murder. The police have indisputable evidence that proves that he was the one who did it.
But how did this happen?
Well, Asher and Nina found the clothes that he dumped. And even though Corey's dad tried to get him out of the country, Gary Windass tracked them down, bunged them in the back of a van, and then sent them over to Weatherfield Police Station.
What, Gary?
Yeah. And that's not all. Based on the new evidence the CPS have, and the evidence that Eli's now recanted, and the new charges against Corey, I'm launching an appeal against your conviction. We are going to get you out of here.
Yeah, I know. And it's a great offer, but I'm going to have to turn it down. Yeah, thanks again. Bye.
Please don't tell me you have to go back to work.
It's just one of our suppliers.
When we were outside the cop shop, I had this horrible fear that Corey and his dad were gonna come swanning out with big smiles on their faces. Fancy lawyer wins again.
Suppose this means there'll be another trial?
I reckon so. Does that worry you?
No. Bring it on. Right. Do you want more cake?
I certainly do.
I've got something for you for tonight.
Steady on, Tiger. Wait till we get home.
Well, you know what night it is.
Yes.
I bought you a rocket.
You bought me a rocket?
The biggest rocket in the shop. I thought, well, it's good news, bonfire night. You might like to set off a rocket for Seb.
That is the kindest thought. Oh, you are my very best husband. Thank you.
Right, I've got to go pick Jack up. I'll see you back at home.
Thank you. Hey, do you want to go over the garden and set a rocket off for Seb later?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Excellent, as soon as we're done here. This is a private party. What do you want?
I've launched an appeal against Kelly's conviction. I thought you should know.
Why would I want to know that? Don't ruin my day.
She's innocent.
She started it, and he finished it.
We've all done things we're not proud of, haven't we?
Yeah. But what she did caused Seb's death. Stay away from me. don't know. Might be the daftest thing I've ever done.
There's nothing daft about standing up for things you believe in.
Have you thought about what party you might stand for?
Yeah, the Independent, because I'm running on an environmental agenda.
There you go. You sound like a politician already.
I feel out of my depth, to be honest. Plus, I've got some tough opposition.
Hey, you're a local person fighting for local issues.
So, Sally?
Sally's running?
Oh, yeah.
What? I thought she'd been banned from ever holding public office again.
She was cleared.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we live in a free country.
Yeah, but you're nicer than she is. And less stuck up.
Yeah, but she's got experience, hasn't she? I'm just a concerned mum who's worried about the levels of CO2 in the air that we breathe and trying to keep them as low as possible.
Well, as I said, if I can help at all, just let me know. I know a little bit about the council and local politics.
Oh, Phil, I need all the help I can get, yeah.
Well, count me in.
So, I think campaign Team Maria is up and running.
Cheers.
Have you read the instructions?
Yep, it says light the fuse and stand well back.
How far back?
I don't know. Well far back. You ready?
You going to say something?
Yeah. All right. I dedicate this rocket to my son, Sebastian. I still love you, you big lump, wherever you are. And I said we'd get justice for you, didn't I? And I know it took a while, but I hope now you can rest in peace. I hope we can all get a bit of peace. Do you want to say something?
I'll never forget you. Never ever. He made me so happy.
You made him happy too. Right, can I light it now? Kev says this is what best rocket in shop.
I think it's gone out.
Right, we'll try again.
No! We must never return to a lit firework. It's the #1 rule of bonfire night.
So what do we do now then?
I don't know. Maybe we should chuck a bucket of water over it.
I'm not pouring a bucket of water over my son's rocket. I'm not having my Seb be a damp squib.
It's dangerous. It might explode.
So what do we do then? Just stand here all night looking at it like a pair of lemons?
I don't know. It's not quite the fitting memorial, is it?
Sorry, Seb. Looks like your useless mother's let you down again.
When an officer and young girl fall to their death, DS, Sarah and the team must uncover what happened. New drama The Tower starts Monday at 9. And stream the latest original documentary Feel the Noise, the music that shaped Britain, with insights from stars like Noddy Holder, Shaun Ryder and Twiggy on BritBox. Next tonight, Midsummer Murders.